So before we get into this chapter, I need to talk about the recent little news from the editor of Hunter x Hunter and something that he said that got me really excited and interested to what's to come with the Hunter x Hunter manga. He came out and said that very soon the monumental moment that's going to happen is going to be humongous, and it's going to be one of the top 3 most shocking moments in all of Hunter x Hunter. That got me going crazy, like, when is this going to come, or when we're going to start seeing some of the inklings of this? Is it going to be before we head to the Dark Continent? While we're at the Dark Continent? I'm just like, and what could it possibly be? Could it be Ging's death? Pariston kills Ging while he's sleeping. Gon decides to give up hunting forever. He says, you know what, I like being a normal kid. What could possibly happen? Kurapika gets killed. Leorio gets killed. Like, one of the most shocking things, it could be maybe he's going to kill off 2 characters at once, but I was just like, one of the top 3 most shocking moments. I fucking can't wait to find that out. Now this chapter we got a couple different things. First of all, we find out that the beginning was all a setup. Pariston was basically trying to find out Jing's abilities, some of his abilities, of what he can do and whatnot. But Ging is very wise, and I like, while this chapter shows more that, yeah, he's wise, it's also not putting him on that plateau of, oh my god, he's so amazing, you know, this pedestal of he's a god, because it does show that there's some flaws to his character as well. He's not completely perfect, but he was wise enough to know, I ain't showing this motherfucker shit, and he was showing some replicated battle techniques that he got from Leorio, so it's like, all you're gonna see is something you've already seen before, and I love to see Pariston's eyes. It's like, I can't get this motherfucker, I just can't get him, but Ging, wise as hell. I mean, to only see him throw one punch and him be able to replicate not only the punch, but do also surgeon techniques using his nen and shit, I was like, this guy is a genius. And I don't even think that had anything to do with his nen ability. I think that that's just pure, he is such a fucking beast that he is able to, with one hit, replicate your technique and figure it out and say, okay, that's how I can do it. And I was like, oh my gosh, wise and can fucking replicate shit within an instant. I'm like, Ging, you're too boss, bro. And it really makes me wonder, though, if this doesn't have anything to do with Jing's main nen ability, then what the fuck could that possibly be? It's like, if his, you know, regular abilities, he could replicate shit, then just think how amazing his nen ability is going to be. His main nen ability that he uses. It's like, I can't wait to find that bad boy out. Who knows, maybe it could have something to do with that. Maybe his nen ability is the old Smith copy where he knows every nen ability he's ever come across. But now going into the flaws of Ging, this chapter really help to humanize him and take him a little bit off that pedestal of us looking at him, because throughout the entire series we've just heard so many great things. He's this, you know, amazing hunter, he's the top of the line, he's incredible, he's, you know, just awesome, and even as we've seen him, he's shown that he's just very perceptive, wise, strong, everything, you know, along the lines of that. But there are some flaws in his character, and that's what's really helping to ground him right now. He did fuck up when he was like, I got money for everyone, you know, just make me number 2. And he realizes that, and he can call that out. So he's man enough to make up for the, you know, fuck-ups that he made and admit that he made fuck-ups. So I definitely appreciate that this chapter really helped to humanize him. It's still making him look badass as hell, but it's also showing that he realizes he's not perfect either. And we need to see that he's not perfect. And overall, I feel as though within these past few chapters that's building up to, you know, them having some huge camaraderie and shit, there's going to be some sort of cut real soon. And maybe this shocking moment could be that all of the people that's going to be on this trip, not long after they head out to the Dark Continent, maybe everyone's going to die, because there is a bond being formed between all these people. Everybody is liking Ging. He's getting along with everybody. Even the people that really looked at him like this dude in this chapter was like, your money shit pissed me off. Like, who the fuck do you think you are flaunting shit? He slowly turned around after Ging had a conversation with him. So everyone is liking him. Just imagine if either Ging or some of those people die. It's really going to cut that bond. So I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Togashi wants to go really dark and kills off Ging or kills off a lot of these people. Who knows what this shocking moment's going to be. But you can see that they're forming friendships and alliances. And this is where it's going to start. But there was also a little bit more to it as well. When he was talking about he has this complicated relationship with Pariston, it makes me wonder, how much do they know each other from back in the day? What is up with their relationship? Could it be that at some given point they were friends? Because in this chapter, they talk as though they know each other quite a bit, and there's more history to them than meets the eye. Maybe they were comrades at some given point. Maybe when they were on the come up, they were rivals. There's so many questions that you can ask yourself regarding Ging and Pariston, because this chapter really was kind of like egging it on. But if they were rivals, or they were, they knew each other for a long time, wouldn't Pariston know some of his abilities already, and he wouldn't have to hide some of them unless it's been a really long time since they've seen each other? So a couple questions to ask right there. But overall, the chapter, another good one. Not amazing, not great. It was mainly filled with characterization of Ging, just what type of person he is, that he's not perfect. And it was also kind of showing Pariston is desperate. Pariston really wants to know what Ging is all about and get him down to a science. So the thing that I'm thinking is whatever's going to happen is going to be something probably to do with Pariston fucking killing him or screwing him over or something huge. But if you notice, even with all the little blunders that Ging has made, ultimately he did get what he wanted in the end. Not only is he number 2, but it's not only a name. Pariston is like, go ahead, you can be the full number 2, all the commands, call the shots, go ahead. So at the end of the day, Ging did get what he wanted. Maybe this was all a part of his plan all along, even all the blunders along the way. I'm telling you, Ging is on that Eisen shit, bro. So yeah, good chapter, 7 out of 10 for this one. I just really liked I was giving characterization and humanizing the character and kind of showing that Pariston is really desperate. But once again, I said it before and I'll say it again, let's start going to the Dark Continent soon, because I'm just, Togashi, man. Any week I'm like, duck and cover. Togashi's gonna go on hiatus. Duck and cover. Please, let's get to the Dark Continent soon. We've had enough of this relationship building and seeing what he wants to do with the money and all this stuff. It's been good, but let's go to the Dark Continent. I want to see some fucked up shit, and I just can't wait to find out what that is. The fucking most shocking moment. What is it gonna be? Let me know what you guys think, first of all. Shocking moment, what you think it's gonna be. Also, do you think that they've had some sort of relationship in the past, Ging and Pariston? But that's all I have for this review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, you can do so as well. That'd be awesome. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.